double back. Watch how I react. Like that, stay down. Now we taking off. Cut the flight. Promise you, anybody can. Homie, I can. The right man. Baby, I'm my own hype man. Yeah. Run it back. 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 Ooh, run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. That is not taking photograph. Run it back, leave it to the friends. Run it back when I to the right.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Washington Commanders. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Cavante Turpin now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. You talk about this Washington defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season. But boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better, and they're out to prove it again in this game.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Again, it's Mixon. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Play fake. Murray. And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. And here's Brad Robbins now. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
Yep. One more week, AR. One more week.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here.
Let's go, great.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now they'll change things up.
Silent.
Now Foles. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Oh, he
Good
had a
grief,
man
Nick.
open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. You talk about this Giant defense. They're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means this is going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
Under.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Fights through, and now a crease. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They finally caught up to him there at the end of the play, but great inside handoff, and what a powerful run.
The first few yards seemed relatively easy. Then it got tougher, right? And that's where he showed that he was not going to go down easily. He was not going to be denied until he got everything he could out of that run.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, down at the 33.
Water.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. Powers through. He's brought down there by Kenny Moore.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
One. It's on one. Yes. Six.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Zebra. Purple 64.
Foles. And Sharp pulls it in. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 14. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Harris running straight ahead. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Najee Harris, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now it's Mixon running right. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Why is this happening? Why are my starters not training?
2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
Is that a thing for anybody else?
No. Oh, yes. And for certain plays.
That's Calvin Ridley. On the move past the 40. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown!
From certain formations, Aaron Donald is not in there.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
As a fan, is there
even though there's 4 down linemen,
than a well-executed
he's not in the game.
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they will be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. From the 29, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Foles. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
What we got? Easy. What is it?
They'll look to throw again.
Why, game? You got good timing. You got good everything. Man's wide open.
Giants will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. After the turnover, here's Murray. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Mixon with a first down carry. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. They need 18 yards here on third down. Play action. Now it's Murray.
Catch the ball, man.
And it also concludes quarter number 1. These two teams all tied after 1. Dobbins. And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
15-yard line.
Put him in. Just put him in.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
God dang it. I do that at least once a game.
Delay a game.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
Go, go!
They run again with Harris. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Go, go! Hey, Silver.
Back to throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he's going to have a Commanders first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Hey, here we go. I got you.
In motion right is Jones.
Where'd he go?
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
Got my way.
Maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Second down and 6 now. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
Again, why did I throw him to me?
Here we go.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Off off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. That is caught. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Well, we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris, and he'll fight forward on the straight and running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. They're going to look to throw. Little short pass here to Hill. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
On the give, this is Harris. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now receiver in motion left. Again, it's Harris. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Najee Harris with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And Washington has taken the lead. So his strong 1st half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Coup for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. This goes out wide from Mixon. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Now 2nd and 3.
Oh my God. Come on. Get it. Come on now. Come on.
Mixon will try the right side, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Already struggling.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
On play action, it's Murray. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Murray off play action. It's complete to Watt. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Now that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Murray. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
2nd and 10. From the gun, a give to Mixon. Taking it right down Broadway. Down the sideline he goes. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Play the ball.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Mixon, no signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Murray going to throw.
What?
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Joe Mixon as the first half is winding down. And the Giants have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Going up top. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Go get it. Thank you.
Be alert, be
The
alert.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. This is Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Oh, my God.
Here now a third down and 8.
Oh, God, Bryce Young. Please. Oh, my God. Come on, Bryce Young.
Hey, let's go. Great. 12. Hey, Cadence. Let's go.
Now back to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 37. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. First and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll try the right side with Harris. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 86 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, worthy adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball. Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
Taysom Hill, football player.
His first touchdown on the year. Bears have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
For good reason,
Hey,
quarterbacks
man,
want to get the ball to the
I
perimeter.
told Taysom, if you throw it accurate, you got to catch
In this
it.
situation, it felt like based on coverage,
You don't
he knew that
get
he
an
wanted his
opportunity.
tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Koo able to connect
That's
on the
nuts,
extra
yeah.
point. And the lead is now 21-14.
And the spinner Rooney over now.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
No good, Bryce.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Hey, they said the same thing about Tua. His rookie year. Get him a Tyreek Hill, he'll look special.
Right.
And dump off on turn a 80-yard pass touchdown.
Dude, I need to get me a Taysom Hill.
That's only one player. If I see anybody else do that, I'm crying.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 31 yards there and a first down.
That looked like a two-deep coverage, which we call cover two. And what that really means is you have corners, what we call rolled up in about a 5-yard area on the outside receivers. Then your safeties are back closer to the hash marks near the middle of the field, somewhere around 10 to 12 yards back. So if you can break through the first level, you've got a chance to run before you encounter any type of resistance from the safeties.
We saw the example of it right there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Come on.
Oh, my God. No.
Here's Murray. Completes it to Watt. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Hold on.
Here's 2nd and 10.
You see, hey.
Green.
A handoff to Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 103 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. This to Hines on the drop-off. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll give it to Mixon. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And it's caught. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
The Commanders' defense looking for a stop here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's a run with Mixon, and he is going to lose yardage here. Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal. They're going for it. It's Murray. Touchdown, Giants.
Bro, I've got you sitting right here. You the best defensive player in the secondary.
And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
You have to make a play on that.
So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things
Come on,
up.
Bryce.
That's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
Oh, my God. He stopped.
You just thought he was doing good.
And we are tied at 21.
Come on.
Bryce, hey, make up your mind, player. Can't have it both ways. I'm doing good, I'm not.
Justin Hopkins set to kick off.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. Oh, good return up past the 30. And now the rookie's free. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Commanders. It's been a back-and-forth game. A lot of points on the board. And that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's going.
Now, you've seen both teams go at it. And as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming. And that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Don't let them return the favor.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Thank you.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
And that's all you got? 21 and 33 seconds.
Nah, they're about to enter Quentin Williams on a kneel down.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 7. Throwing now is Murray.
Holding.
Oh,
roughing the passer.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Oh, y'all calling timeout? Oh, okay.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10. To throw is Murray. Dumps it off to Mitchell.
He ain't breaking no tackle and holding on to the ball.
It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Wiggles free.
Break all the tackles.
Take it all in for a giant touchdown. Joe Mixon, 14 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Hopkins with the extra point, and we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Who y'all play on Thanksgiving?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. T.J. Watt, always a disruptor, there to blow that play up. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Foles.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Now Foles. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different. Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll give to Harris. 89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Najee Harris, touchdown, Washington. Najee Harris, 56 yards. And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own. Tie and take the lead. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it.
No, that's protected.
That's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as
right tackle. And Donald, get ready.
Each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Inside of Trajan.
Touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off.
I really didn't want B to get his ball back.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they
I didn't want him to have the ball at all. He forcing it though. The way he's playing is so aggressive, man.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Murray now on first down. To mix it on the check down.
Bro, that is a linebacker.
The 25 before being tackled. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On first and 10, here's Murray. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. Joe Mixon. Touchdown. Joe Mixon with career touchdown number 60. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line. So a net negative there of 4 yards. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Under. 13.
Let me tell you something.
Here's Foles. That swung out wide to Harris.
But they ain't got you on the list.
26. 5 yards now.
Oh, they got you on now? That first was where they had you on there.
Opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Get out. One.
He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. Breaks the tackle. Now Allen. Still going. He may go. Touchdown. Washington. Jameer Gibbs. A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Commanders strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise. Because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they had been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement.
Nah, college, I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? You getting paid to play defense.
Touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Thank you.
Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's 2nd and 7.
The longest run of the season is 22 yards. That's a shame.
Play action. Now it's Murray.
Yep.
That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. Here, the 35-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Supposed to be anyway. What he was guarding a dump off. But then I got to cover 2 hard flat. He gonna be guarding the fucking seam. Fly route.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. To throw, it's Murray. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Mixing up the middle. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
That's over the middle, caught by Chosen. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Mixon with a first down carry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Commanders' 8-yard line.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. He'll buy some time right.
Yes!
On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Commanders are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket trying to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
The partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number 2, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
Guys, we're gonna turn this around.
Now on 1st down, he's going to sneak it. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
All right, bro.
All right, man.
Yes, sir. All right, now.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Back Back to throw now in his own end zone. And going deep for Hill.
What a
And it's
slap.
knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the first down yardage.
What call there on third down. Took conviction, didn't it? If this is incomplete, the complexion of this game changes dramatically. Instead, not only is this a first down, but it's a big play to boot.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Purple 64. Big go.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. On third down, here's Harris. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Pressure coming, and this looks like a short kick. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line. Trailing here in the second half, went for the aggressive play, got a little too aggressive.
You've got to know when to pull up, or if you're going to go for it, how to take your body across a punter's body and not into him. Not a good play at all.
Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I was on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Washington, they pick up win number 7 on the year. And now they'll get the short week as they get set to play at Dallas on Thanksgiving. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it'll be loss number 6 on the season for them. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.